So she takes her lute out and she just kind of looks at it and she's going to be like, my insect swarm is coming and everybody's running. Constitution will save you, so I wouldn't want to be you. Can I have a Constitution saving throw? As I
The
cast.
Venga Boys just happened at a D&D table.
I'm sorry,
You'll see these white beams come down.
She's going to start laughing to herself and remove her mage armor, reducing her armor class so they fit her.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I know you've always been a little bit frightened of dragons, but I think you're looking at them the wrong way. You can do this.
I'm not
now.
looking at them at all.
She'll give him a wink and send him a D10 inspiration.
Welcome back to the Festival of the Astral Dragon. Merry festive times, merry festive seasons. Hope you have a good new year and whatever holidays you celebrate during this period of time.
Very nice.
Yep. Happy holidays.
Nicely.
Welcome back. We continue to be joined by the wonderful To Have and To Roll. Oliver. Oh yeah, boo. Do you like to bring
Yeah, boo. Let's not get more space.
Do you want to give a brief oversight as to
Yeah,
have
not
to roll?
as good as Robyn would do.
You'll be
Oh, yeah, we're two having to
But now
roll.
at least everyone will have something to compare it to.
Yeah, exactly. We make content for LARP, we make content for D&D, we make content for cosplay, we do streaming, run all the socials. Yeah, come check us out. Hang out.
Cool.
Was that okay?
Perfect.
That was
You're
Do you want
wonderful.
to
All right.
It's alright.
do you
Oh,
want
yeah,
to
perfect.
take? No? Okay.
We can edit it out.
There's a silver star for that.
And we are also sponsored by the wonderful Critit UK.
And there's a sort of link between Critit and us, obviously, and Critit and
Oh,
Time to
yeah.
roll.
One
Yeah.
big family.
Robyn, would you like to explain?
They have a book. We're in it. We buy it.
They have a book, we're in it, buy it.
Exactly.
Use
There you
code
go.
I don't
RTDD10.
think I could do any better than that.
Looks
Exactly.
Glorious Taverns. It's real good.
We always go on about it, but we absolutely love it.
Yeah, so there are two NPC bards in there. The bards we are playing today, Daven and Annalise.
There
Add them
you
to
go.
your game. It'll make it better.
But not as good as they can play them.
This is the tutorial.
Yeah, this is a tutorial of how to play them. Yeah, that's it. Buy their book, watch our video, we'll be done.
And now let's all get TPK'd.
Speak for yourself.
Solid. So, yes, our party have been so far taking part in the whole of the festival. They've done the games, won the prizes, fought a dragon in the sky on the back of blink drakes. I don't think any of you failed anything. Move-wise, you brought it in as
Nailed it.
efficiency as possible.
Brute strength.
Yeah. And we ended the last one with them dealing enough damage to this dragon to weaken it and bring it down from the sky as it careered down towards the ocean and then disappeared and reappeared, crashing into an island off in the distance. So, do you want to have a quick recap of the characters who you're playing?
Yeah, I'm Paul. I'm playing Bright Morning Star, who is an Aasimar cleric of light.
I'm Joy Amy, and I am playing Coastal Village, who is a Tabaxi, Pact of the Fiend warlock.
Hi, I am Tony, and I am playing Zahiria, the Satyr Wizard School of Evocation. I've said that the wrong word. School of Evocation Wizard.
Oh, is there a proper order to do it? Oh no.
I don't know. It sounds. It
It
sounds
just
right during the.
flows.
Yeah, it flows better.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm playing. I'm Oliver. That was the right way around. I'm Oliver. I'm playing Daven, who's a half-elf bard, College of Eloquence.
Hi, I'm Stephen. I'm playing Lucas, the Path of the Beast Barbarian. Grr.
Hi, I am Robyn. I shall be playing Annalise today, who is a half-elven College of Lore bard.
And I'm Luke Robbins. I'll be playing other bits and pieces, mostly just a dragon. So that's it. I like to play a dragon. That's all you need to do. Okay, so yes, the dragon's been brought down. So we're moving into stage 2 of the fight of the I'm gonna say the first D&D raid boss I've ever been in. So, we'll flick over to the ground team. So, having done your last barrage of artillery, just doing enough damage to bring this creature down, the wizard that's with you points over towards the island and says, okay, if we're all ready to go, we'll see if any of your team rejoin or if they keep to the skies, but ready for the second round of it. And he again lifts this staff up, slams it into the ground, and you appear this time onto this grassy clearing in the middle of a forest on the island. You can see this sort of, I say steaming, it's like a purple haze mist rising up from this this great torn section out of the ground where this dragon careered along the ground for a good few hundred feet. You can see it's just starting to stand up and sort of roll its joints, and see the wings sort of starting to do slow beats as it gets back to its feet. And you can see it stares down, the four of you including the wizard, and it almost bows its head in a sign of respect of sorts. And this little barrier appears up and over it, almost protecting it for a moment. And the wizard turns to the rest of you and says, okay, it's your moment to have a quick rest. I have the same scrolls Malin had, so we can give you all a quick short rest. I'll issue out a command to the blink drakes now. We'll see what we want to do, and then we'll begin the second phase of the fight when you're ready. And he sort of concentrates for a few seconds, closes his eyes, and whispers something partly too quick and partly in a language none of you are familiar with. And those of you that are currently riding on the blink drakes, suddenly you get this almost a sense of they've had a command and they need to follow it. And you can see they start to form up together. A bit of a more relaxed speed now, and you can see they start, all three of them, gliding over towards this island off in the distance, where you can now see sort of dust settling and this big purple haze rising up. And so they come over to a slow, gradual glide, and then they sort of stop into a bit of a run on the ground alongside your other party members, and you're in this group. Again, you can see this dragon's got this shimmering barrier around it, and it's sort of just got its head bowed, as if sort of it's waiting to begin the next phase. And the wizard says, okay, so this is where I'm going to be leaving all of you. Riders, you can choose to take back to the skies, swap with other party members, or just dismount. I'd recommend perhaps at least one or two of you stay airborne. The damage you'll be doing is rather great, but obviously I understand if you have better tactics. If there's nothing else you need from me.
One question. Can
okay.
that dragon cast spells?
It will. It does have an ability to cast spells, yes. And
Okay.
you're free for a few minutes or so, or if you are ready, just give similar to how you've been communicating with the dragon so far, just give a will of a begin to the Astral Dragon, and the fight will begin.
Do we also get a little refresh?
Of course, yes. And he sort of gathers you all around and says, if you're all ready, and he holds out, again, exactly the same crystal as what Malin used, and again, it's just this gentle pulse echoes out from it, and as it passes through all of you, you get all the effects of a short rest.
I'm going to have to get myself one of those. It's better than a spa day.
Great, aren't they? Lucas changes his bestial soul movement to jumping from swimming.
Okay, yeah. The one thing as well, the dragon has shrunk. Now the haze is starting to disappear, it shrunk considerably. It's still huge, but it's now towards, like, if any of you have seen a dragon before or seen illustrations or artwork, it's now to the size you would normally expect. It's still a huge creature, but it's not this gargantuan monstrosity anymore.
Coastal Village is not going to dismount.
Okay.
She's going to say, chaps, I'm going to stay up here for a little bit. I can probably do better damage from there anyway.
Fair enough. Lucas.
Does some of the squishes want to take to the skies?
No, I'm
No, I'm quite happy down here. I
I
want
like
to do some.
2 feet firmly on the ground. That's
Yes.
fine for me.
This is good.
I wonder if I might be quite good on one of them things. Because I
You
can
won't
do
know till you try.
exactly, and I can do range, but I'm quite, I'm quite soft. So I don't think I'd fare very well if you decide to attack me.
Well, I mean, like, I could maybe do something to give you a little extra, make you feel a little bit more inspired, say? That might help a little bit.
I'm interested in what you're about to see. I'm interested in this. I think I could.
Yes.
This is a deal I could get behind. I think.
Yes, okay. Well, it's nice and easy, okay? And she'll take out her lute, and she'll just be like, you know what? You always dress to kill. Now, let your blade do the same. And she'll cast some inspiration on you. You've got a D10. Add to whatever you want.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I got it just at a little market, please. It's
so cute. Like, have you had a painting done of it yet?
Oh, not yet. No, I had that one done earlier today, but not like a proper full.
We need different size, different angles, maybe better lighting as well. That could be good fun.
Yeah. Oh, if someone could get me on one of these blink drakes, that would do so well for me. Like, just up in the air flying about, that would be lovely.
Lucas will ride his down to the ground. I just put, yeah, well, tag you out if you want, and unharness himself and drop the spear.
Okay.
And he's going to ready his rage to fire up again as we're ready to go.
Okay, so just a little stat one, if it changed any decisions, the way the blink drakes will work now is if you want to just circle as just an airborne attacker, that's fine. If you spend a action to put some distance away, you can come in on a run-up of a half burst, and the lances will deal 3d10 of damage. If you again spend a round to put some distance, and you can succeed on a strength saving throw for a full burst to blitz straight through the core of the dragon, the lances will be on 6d10 then, but you'll need to succeed on a strength saving throw to hold on, otherwise you lose it completely.
Okay.
Okay, so you lose a turn for a half burst, lose a turn for a full burst, and you got the strength save throw to do. Okay?
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay then, clip clop girl, follow me.
Okie doke.
And Coastal Village will fly up over towards the dragon. So she's kind of hovering behind and up.
Yeah, so just in sort
So
of a
out of
hover.
line of sight.
Yeah, so about 30 foot back, 30 foot up, or
Yeah, about. Let's go for 40 just in case.
40 foot back and up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and Zahira?
Zahiria is going to kind of close to Coastal Village, but not too close, just to get a bit more space. So kind of a bit more slightly, so behind the dragon, but kind of more to the back corner rather than directly behind it. And probably same distance up in the air, so 30-ish, 40 feet.
Bright's going to stay on the fire drake and be above, probably straight ahead, about 30 feet ahead, about 40, oh no, maybe not. Let's go 50 feet ahead and then 50 feet up.
Yep, that's around there, yep.
Lucas is literally going to walk straight up to the dragon.
Barrier's about 10 foot in front, 10
Yeah,
foot
he's
behind.
going to go to the barrier.
Yep.
And cracking his knuckles as he's physically wolfing out, whilst cool, slow guy walking to say, "You fucked me."
Okay, and you can see he's eyeing you as you're coming towards. Not out of, again, in like a friendly challenge type thing. Yeah. So Daven and Elise, where do you want to take positions up?
How big? I know you said it was small. It was how big does it kind of look?
Sort of tip to tail is about sort of 25, 30 foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to move a bit closer then. I'm actually going to come. Can I come to like here?
Yeah.
Was that 5, 10? Yeah, I'm going to go there.
Yeah. So all a bit close to the dragon.
I don't want to go too close. I'll cast Armor of Agathis for a start.
Okay.
Oh no.
Sorry. No, I'm so sorry. My thing has a 300-foot range. I'm going to go back here.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. I'll stand. I'll stand next to.
Lucas just looks around at you all and it's just like, fair.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Everyone's set and ready?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as one of you issues sort of this, sort of as you get this group sense, you're ready, you're looking around at the riders and the riders down to the ground crew, you have this sort of sense of readiness get around you, and you can see small fractures and cracks start to appear around the barrier, around this dragon as it lifts its head up. To start with, looking directly at Lucas, you can see in a dragon sort of way this sort of grin appear, and sort of it bares a few of its teeth, and the barricade around it shatters. And let's start off by rolling the damn dice for initiative. Okay. Okay.
Are they 5 feet or 10 feet?
5. 5 foot on the squares on the edge.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just
So
seeing how
let me
far
go
away I am
for.
from
All right. So, what do we have? Do we have a 20 pluses? Above 20s?
Uh-oh.
Nope. Okay. 15 to 20.
Yep.
Okay. What have you two got?
16.
16.
18.
18. So, and Lucas. Is it
16.
16 as well? Dex. scores?
My dex is... Why can't I see you? +2?
+2.
Oh, so roll off.
Let's have a quick roll.
19.
15.
15. Okay. Right. So is it Daven or Daven? Daven.
Daven.
So okay. And then 10 to 15s. Okay. What have we got?
13? 12.
13. Okay. 13 on Coastal. Here. It's fine. I wrote
Be
poor.
nice. I was making sure I was within 60 feet of you.
And then it's what's your score? Okay, that's fine.
9's not bad. We did a live show once where the highest initiative was 8. For everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 was the highest initiative.
Right.
Well, that's
So
a great
as I said,
day.
there's Daven, Lucas, Bright, Coastal, Zahiria, the Dragon, and then Annalise. So, you're up first as this barrier shatters into glittering pieces, fall to the ground, and the dragon readies itself to attack.
Okay, well, first, Annalise, I'm going to inspire Annalise in the bonus action. Why not?
Okay.
And then I'm going to, can I move so I'm within 60 feet of it?
Yeah, sort of put you to somewhere around there.
Yeah, as far out of its range as I can. And I'm going to cast Eye Bite, so my eyes just go inky black, and I'm going to look at this creature. So one creature so I can see within 60 feet.
Yep.
Must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay. It's got a 22.
Yeah, that passes.
Okay.
That passes.
Anything for pass or?
No.
Okay.
No, but I do have it for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No
As
problem.
long as I'm concentrating on it.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm happy chilling here.
Okay. On to Lucas.
Loving life. Right. So, Lucas, I've now decided his shield is just like in a bracelet.
Mhm.
He flicks and it goes because I've been playing God of War.
Okay, I like it. I'll take that.
And he ignites the shield and he just smiles and he says, "All right, Treacle, let's dance." And then I'm going to bonus action. There is a tattoo on his arm of a wolf's head, and that's just going to glow bright. You can't see that because he's already wolfed out, but underneath the fur there is a tattoo.
It now appears.
Yeah, now it appears on the fur. That's what it does.
Yeah.
Thanks for the save. So he's igniting his Eldritch Maul tattoo, which won't do much for now, but he will charge towards the dragon, and he is going to jump to its neck and bite on.
Okay.
And he's going to do that recklessly.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to hit.
22.
22 hits.
So I believe that is 1d8. So that's 5, plus a d6 because of the Eldritch tattoo.
Okay.
So that's 9, plus 3, so 12, and also his modifier for the bite, 17. So 17 for the bite.
Yep.
Now, because I am a bestial soul as well, when you hit a creature with a natural weapon, this is a scene on a saving throw. Could I ask you for a saving throw, please?
Yeah. Of what type?
Wisdom, sorry.
Wisdom save. Yeah. Nat 1. So 5, but yeah, nat 1.
Oh,
What have we
Okay.
got?
I've got a couple of options. I'm going to choose to add 2d12. D12s, what
Nice.
a treat! 2d12s of psychic damage to my bite attack
Okay.
because I'm a werewolf in it. Huh, and that's 21.
21 on top of. So
21 on top of.
17 piercing.
Yep. 21 psychic.
Psychic, yeah.
And now I'm going to go for my second attack. So as he's there biting on, he lets go and then just goes into that same wound with a claw attack.
Okay.
Recklessly. For 27 to hit.
27 hits.
2 and 2, so 4 plus 5, 9 slashing damage from that
Yep.
claw.
Yeah.
I also get to follow up a claw attack with another claw attack.
Okay.
For 25 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, hits.
2, so 4 again, so another 9, so 18 from the 2 claw attacks from Lucas, plus 6 onto those because he is raging. I'm just saying numbers. And
So there's another
24.
15.
It's 24 in those that round.
Okay. 62 points of damage.
I built a monster.
Nice. Okay.
And Lucas is just gonna, he's gonna fall from that after clawing into the wound, land on his back, do the classic Buffy flip up, and just gonna be like, stand there and just go, come on, what do you got?
Okay, so yeah, I mean, as you do bite into it, it doesn't quite pass completely through. It's almost as if you're hitting like a tar.
Oh.
So the blade hits and it just slows and it slowly goes through, and same with the bite and everything. It's like you're hitting this tar type substance. And yeah, as you land to the ground and sort of make your sort of stance towards it, it just sort of rolls its shoulders a bit, and this explosion of sort of energy bursts out from it as it uses its legendary action. So it's a dex save for you.
Oh no.
So it's a 10-foot explosion
At
out
least
from
I get
around
to do
it.
that advantage for 14.
For 14.
14.
Okay, is a fail.
That's
for,
a fail.
For 16 points of force damage.
Okay, I
Yeah.
gotta take that.
So that's its legendary action. So then on... Is that you done, by the way? Completely?
Yeah, I'm done. And he just sort of shrugs off the 16 points of damage, just like, alright.
And on to Bright.
Can I have a ruling, please, DM?
Uh-huh.
I want to cast Silence in a 40-foot sphere around his head. However, Silence works only if the creature is fully enveloped in the sphere. So, but does that... Are you...
If you cast it on its core, yes, it would fully envelop it and probably about 5 foot all around it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Silence. No, firstly, I'm going to toll the dead.
Okay.
Obviously.
So you hear the sound of a bell tolling. Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew.
And you need to do me a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save? Yep.
Mhm, against 18.
So not 20.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So is that complete save then? Or
No,
does-
it's just a pass, regardless
Okay.
of whatever the DC was it passes.
So you take 3d8, 22. No, sorry, 3d12, 22. Obviously halved of. I think that's radiant damage.
Okay.
And then 1 point of necrotic damage, please.
Okay.
And that's Bright's turn.
Okay.
You're not doing silence.
Oh, I'm casting silence as well. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, put the silence. So yeah, envelops the whole creature, and 5 foot around it has got this area of silence around it as well. Okay. That puts us as coastal next.
Ooh. Can I ask, do we know where the dragon is in the initiative?
It's looking like it's not quite going to act after you, but not long.
Okay. Coastal's going to do something very stupid.
Okay.
So
Oh, fuck.
Coastal is going to fly her drake over the top of the dragon, so that it is in front of the dragon.
Yeah.
And above, kind of still 40 feet.
Yeah.
And she is going to throw an eldritch spear at it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So that is 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
In that case, I will use my Dark One's own luck to add a 10 to that.
Okay, yeah, that hits then.
Okay, lovely. And that will be for... Oh, you're kidding me. That will be for 6 force damage because
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on my D10.
Oh no.
Okay.
And with that, she'll also say, "Come at me then, bitch."
Okay. It will use a legendary action off of the back of that. As again, this similar barrier to what it had at the start of the fight just almost bursts out of it and then forms this like crystalline barrier. It's not so much around it in a dome, it's almost like it's just a few inches away from its skin, almost all the way around it. Okay. Is that you all done?
That is me done.
Okay, Zahiria.
Okay, so Zaharia's gonna cast Storm Sphere.
Okay.
And she's gonna place the sphere about, so it's a 20-foot radius, which means it's 20 foot. Yeah, I always get radius and diameter confused. She's going to place it probably about here-ish, so like in this,
Just off to the north of
just
the
off
battle
to
a
the
bit.
north. So yeah, so like middle of the map towards the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say that north.
Bit
Is that
ahead
north?
of the dragon and off to the side.
Yes. So I'm going to cast that as my action. And then with that, where is this spell? So this space is now difficult terrain, but that's not what... I'm not really using it for that anyway, so it doesn't make much difference. So yes, that space is difficult terrain. Anyone who ends their turn in this space must succeed on a strength save, or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But what I can also do as a bonus action, which is why I've got it there, is that I can cast a ranged spell attack on a creature within 60 foot of the sphere, and yeah, for some lightning damage, basically. So
Okay.
for my bonus action, I'm going to do exactly that at the dragon.
Oh.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So that is... Oh god, where's the... There we go. So that is 4d6 lightning damage.
Okay.
So that is... 10, 14... that's 20 lightning damage.
20, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, so it slams into the creature.
Cool, that's my turn. That's
Okay.
the hero's turn.
So the dragon's turn, it's going to almost rock back on its hind legs for a second and then leap over Lucas's head in just this huge arc as it jumps over the top of you, landing sort of halfway between you and the two spellcasters at the back. It does glare down the two of you at the back and then sort of turns its head over its shoulder towards Lucas. You will get attack of opportunity as it jumps over if you want to do that now.
Okay, do that now.
Yeah. So as
I
it
can't do
leaps
that
over
recklessly,
you,
can I?
you attack at its belly.
I'm gonna go with a bite to the belly.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, does? Yeah, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 3.
Yep.
There is. Oh, right. Okay. Plus 3, 6. Plus another 3, 9. So that's the double damage for the bite. And then there's the force damage for the Eldritch Tattoo as well. So 5, 7. So 7 plus the number I just said before, 9 was it?
Yeah.
So yeah, 16 for a bite.
Okay. Excellent stuff. Okay, so as it leaps over, you just jump up a little bit and just bite into its belly as it passes over. As it lands behind you, instead it looks towards the two spellcasters and then over its shoulder, stares you down one last time. And silence was, it doesn't follow, it's not on the creature scenario. So as it looks over towards you, Lucas, it's going to cast a spell that I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You have advantage on it.
Oh, okay. I will say there's another 3 to add to that last attack because I forgot. Brutal crit. Not just a crit, it's a brutal crit. Nat 20?
Against dominate person. Okay.
You're lucky.
And sort of as it stares you down, its eyes flash with this energy for a second, and you feel this almost attempt to take over you, just not quite take hold of your mind for a second, and its eyes narrow towards you, and it backs up a little bit, and then almost just whips out with its tail, just as almost a glancing blow. So it has a 11, so 19 to hit.
Oh! Do you know what? You can do
wait,
that.
Can
No,
I?
it's okay. It's okay.
You go on. Have you got some?
Because I can just whip my tail back and add a 2 to my AC, making me a 20.
Okay, so yeah, just as this tail is only just going to catch you with a tip, so luckily you don't have the full weight of the tail.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just almost dive out the way and flick your tail up to just deflect the end of it. And it's sort of, at this point, it almost positions itself facing sort of between the two of you, sort of trying to decide which to go for, the melee attacker or the spellcasters at the back. And that's its turn done.
I feel like really upset it.
On to Annalise.
Okay.
All giddy, right? End the turn already.
Right. So she takes her lute out and she just kind of looks at it and she's going to be like, my insect swarm is coming and everybody's running. Constitution will save you, so I wouldn't want to be you. Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please? As I
The
cast.
Venga Boys just happened at a D&D
I'm
table.
sorry, it was the only tune that was in my head. Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please? I am going to be casting Insect Plague.
Okay,
Ooh.
it has failed,
Okay.
but it is going to use a legendary resistance.
Okay.
Okay, so it passes, but
That's
is there
one.
any, yeah,
Yep.
he's got to use one up. So is there any is it like a half damage
Yep,
on the
that's
pass? Yeah, good.
So, sort of like swarming locusts are going to fill the air around him. It's a 20-foot radius, so 40-foot diameter, so it should like cover him. I'll position it so it's not going to get whoever's that's 10.
Yeah, I mean, that again, similar to Bright's, that's probably about 5 foot around
Yeah.
it left. Yeah.
It's also now in difficult terrain.
Okay.
27 points of damage. No, 27 half, so 10, 30. Do you run
13.
down, yeah?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, 13
Yeah.
then. So 13 points of damage, please. And that is piercing damage. 13 piercing damage. And that is going to be her turn.
Okay. So, it's going to, as you end your turn, for any of you, especially the riders, you'll see almost the skies in the star. Stars in the sky almost form blips of constellations and formations up in the sky, and it's going to use a lair action.
Jeremy rolled some dice.
I'll take that damage.
I
What was it?
accidentally rolled it.
No, so all of a sudden these little lights start to glow and blink in the sky, and tiny little almost star-like missiles streak down, hitting, basically targeting all of you. So we have I'll go right around the table. So Bright, you have 2 hitting you, so a 19 and a 9.
Bright will use a reaction
Okay.
to force you to do that at disadvantage. Basically, a flare of light flashes in front of the dragon.
So 9 for the first one and 16 for the second.
Both miss.
Both miss. Okay. So yeah, these 2 beams just miss you and skim off to the sides. Coastal Village, you have 13 for both.
No.
That's on the nose, isn't it?
I'm gonna no. Can I?
Yeah.
When we see them streaming out the
You'll
sky.
see these white beams come down.
She's going to start laughing to herself and remove her mage armor, reducing her armor class so they hit her.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So they both hit. So damage off
Damage.
that would be you have a 10 and 2. So 12 total as
Okay.
these two hit into you.
Lovely. Her
I think the cat's lost her mind.
her laughter just gets louder and louder, and this kind of cloud of blackness forms between her paws, and she fires it towards the dragon
Okay.
and casts Hellish Rebuke
Nice.
at
Oh.
level 5.
Oh.
So that's 60-10. If you don't make your dex save.
Okay, let's see what we have. It hasn't.
It hasn't?
I don't really want to be mean, so I'm going to roll a dice with it uses legendary resistance, because I hate it,
Oh.
I thought
You only had 3,
you only
I
had
thought.
3 and you've used 3.
but he's only used one.
Was-
They were legendary action.
Yeah, legendary
legendary
actions and
actions.
legendary
Oh.
resistance are
Yeah.
separate.
Resistance, yeah.
If you want to retcon that, I'll allow it if you didn't know. So yeah, he's got legendary actions he can take after everyone's turn. He has a certain amount, he has a pool of points to spend on that.
Right.
Legendary resistance, completely separate. If he fails a saving throw, he can pass 3 times per encounter. If you want to, it's still half damage. If you want to retcon it, I'll allow it.
No, fuck it, she's mental. She,
Done. Okay. It's
she
still
doesn't
half
know.
damage.
She doesn't know
Oh,
that
and
shit.
that needs to be gift.
That is going to be beautiful. So that is, so that's 16. That is 24. That is 33. Maths is exciting. 37. 40.
That's why I watch.
41. So that's still 20 points of no fire damage.
25?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you can see sort of again this shimmer appears around it, and again it's like it's confident it's not going to do anything. And then, I mean, this hits it a lot harder than it was still expecting to. Okay. So back around to the next star beams come down onto Zahiria for a 19 and a 17 to hit.
Oh.
I was going to use shield as a reaction, but it wouldn't have helped.
Okay.
So I'll just take it.
1 point for the first one and 3 points for the second. Next one over to Daven.
Are these attack rolls?
Yeah, they're basically little star beams coming down from the sky. 18 and a 14.
Can I cut in
yes.
words?
It's not against. It's not the dragon. It's a lair action.
Oh, right.
So
okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
So they both hit. Yep.
They both hit.
So you got a 3 points and a 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Lucas, you have a both 18s.
Both on the nose.
Okay. For both 6 as well. So 12 total.
And what's the damage?
2 6s, 2 hits of 6
sorry, the
damage
type.
each. Oh, radiant.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then
No,
last is
below 100.
Then a dice. That's fine. I can roll one. For 13 and a 12.
So the 13th hit, but I'm going to react. And
Yep.
I'm going to protective wings. So these wings are going to come out and surround me, and I'm going to have a +4 to my AC.
Okay, so that turns it into a miss.
Like a Valkyrie from God of War.
Yes, yes, like a
Okay, so that's the lair action done, and we're top of the round.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Get away from it. I'll run away till I'm like 60 feet away from it.
Okay,
Yeah, as I'm running past Bright, I'll say, "You got this."
50.
And
Yeah, you go
I'll
back up to the
inspire-
tree line.
I'll inspire Bright.
Yeah.
And then I'll going to try to cast Mind Sliver on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I need it to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Love it when people ask for an intelligence
nat
saving
20. Unfortunately,
Except for when that happens.
it's only got a +1, but it rolled a nat 20.
Oh well, it's fine. It's a cantrip, so that's my turn.
Okay. Lucas.
Okay. Lucas is feeling abandoned, left where they were dancing, is now going to use his jumping ability to literally kind of do the same sort of movements. He's literally going to scale the dragon's body and then come in again, going for his neck and trying to just pull him to the ground.
Yeah.
And as he's doing that, he is biting into the creature again, the best he can with it not being real.
Okay, yes, you're running around the side of it to get it.
No, he's jumping like he's literally taking a leap from there. It's taking like a 10-foot
Oh,
run.
The
and then
insects are there for 10 minutes.
What's
You
that?
jump into the insect
Oh
swarm.
yeah, that's the insect.
It's about 5.
I'm
so
not
it's-
taking
that's fine.
damage just in
Yeah.
case.
It's fine. He's not worried about the
That's fine.
area, the terrain issues.
Okay.
So the bite is 18.
18 hits.
18 hits. So that is the D8. That's not a D8. I'm doing a more. That is 8 damage plus 3 plus 5.
16 by my king.
Yeah, I'll run with that.
Yeah.
And then whilst he's sort of like holding the dragon's head down, he'll go in with both claws.
Okay.
So one claw is again 18.
Hits.
And next one is 22.
Yep.
Right, the bite there is, I've stacked this creature too much, there's 1 to add to the bite.
Okay.
Right, so now for the claws, there is 7,
Yep.
10, 17,
Yep.
23 for the claws.
23 total.
Yeah. Do you have to end your turn in the swarm to have an effect, or just any time you pass through it?
You have to do it when you end. I think when you enter as well. When the area appears, a creature must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
A creature must also make it if it enters the spell's area for the first time or ends its turn there.
I'm good. Cool. So I'm going to enter Constitution saving throw. It's all right. 25.
Yeah. 10 points damage.
You hurt me more than the dragon. What kind of damage?
Piercing.
Fine, it's 5 damage, isn't it? I'm raging. I don't feel that.
Fine, you got this.
And Lucas then, using his jumping ability, is going to backflip into Saharia's Sleep Storm and just harpens the dragon to come over to him.
Have you got anything?
That's it's 2d6 bludgeoning. So
2d6 bludgeoning. Okay.
you also
five
have to
rolls.
do a strength save, which I think you'll manage pretty.
Do you have mobile or anything to prevent attack of opportunity?
Yes. Yeah, the dragon can't make an attack of opportunity. So my strength saving throw is 23.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
So I don't even take any damage.
No, you go.
And I just stand there in the sleet storm, being snowed down on, hearkening the dragon to me.
Okay. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. Okay. Is that your order?
Yeah, why not?
Right.
What does Daven's inspiration give me?
Oh, D10 at this level, I think.
D10 to any
Oh,
D20.
so it's legendary action for this one after Lucas. Again, that barrier will just shimmer out, completely covering it.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So as soon as Lucas backs off and sort of does his taunt, this barrier just ripples over the dragon again.
Okay. So he's. Cool. Let's do it. So, yeah. Firstly, right, we'll toll the dead again, which is wisdom save.
Okay. It has a. Oh no, that's a fail. Less than 10.
Great. So that's 3d12.
Oh, damn.
Cheeky D8. So that'd be 29 on a cantrip.
Nice.
Nice.
And then, because it's D&D, and I've got the spell, and I've got all that, I've got inspiration, let's do a fireball.
Yay!
Just toll the dead.
It's a cantrip.
Action.
It's a bonus action.
Is it bonus action toll the dead?
Oh no, it's not, it's an action. Oh well, that'll do. It's good, it's good damage. It's good
You
damage.
start
Good
prepping a fireball though, ready for the next
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
or
I could do a bonus action spell then.
you can do a bonus
Any bonus
action
action
spell
spell,
and a
yeah.
cantrip. Yeah.
Okay. fairy fire a bonus action?
Man
I
looks
don't
up
think
on spreadsheet.
Sorry, everyone.
No, it's
That's
cool.
right. I don't think it is.
Clerics in the way of bonus actions, I think it's mostly healing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, healing word's your main fuel for your bonus action.
Well, I can put healing word someone, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm stood right here, taking a
So
little
you
bit of
backed up, how
damage.
far was it again? Just about here, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm in backflipped in.
Into the
As a
swirl.
werewolf,
How
I just backflipped
big was
in.
the storm?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
Okay.
Sphere.
So, Bright's going to see what Lucas is trying to do and try and join him by floating above and slightly behind.
About that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
above and slightly behind the storm. And as he comes across, he's going to healing word. So that's 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. So that will be 11 points of healing.
Oh, cheers, Ducal. That's nice, that is. Well, nice.
Okay, and all done? On to Coastal.
Right, okay. So Coastal is currently hovering about 40 foot above the dragon.
Yeah.
And she's kind of annoyed that it didn't get more damaged by her hellish rebuke.
Yeah.
And you know, she's a cat, so if she was pissed, she's really pissed.
Yeah.
So she is going to start swearing into Baxi under her breath and attempt to cast Blight onto the dragon, which means it would have to do a Constitution saving throw, please.
I don't know why, but I feel like cat swear words would be the dirtiest swear words. They'd be the ones that would make you really need a shower
Yeah,
afterwards.
Definitely.
Got a 19.
Oh, that passes, but it's still half damage.
Okay.
Which I've already rolled it because I thought that would be easier, but I didn't add it up because I'm an idiot. So that's 10, that's 23, that's 29, that's 32, that's 39, 40, so that's another 20. That's necrotic damage.
That's after half.
That's half.
20 total, okay. Nice, okay.
Cool. Then I'm going to prepare to. No, I think she's gonna she's gonna fly again, so that she is again 40 foot in the air, but in the dragon's line of sight.
Okay.
Are the blink dragons still hurting?
So yeah, any of you riding it, you don't get any feeling of pain. Whatever this dragon's doing isn't hurting them.
So no longer they're draining energy from the dragon. It was
No,
only when
and
they were.
they're not draining it either
Cool,
at this
cool.
point. No.
Cool. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. All set as Zahiria.
Zahira's gonna use a firebolt. It's gonna cast a firebolt
Okay.
on the dragon.
Yeah.
No, she's not. That was in that one.
No.
But she's gonna use her bonus action to do another ranged spell attack
Okay.
with the Storm Sphere.
Okay.
Which is a lot better at a lovely 23.
That does hit.
Nice.
What was it again? It was 46, wasn't it? 46.
Oh, so you're casting cantrips as your action, but then because you got your sleep snell, maybe you can do bonus action lightning
Yeah.
bolts from. Clever.
It's one of my. I learned it recently. I was like,
That's a good combo.
So that's 12, 17, 18 lightning damage.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
And she's just going to stay where she is. She's quite happy being sort of right out of the way.
Okay.
Weirdly enough.
Okay, so we have then. It is on to the dragon's turn next. Okay, so what it's going to do at this point then is sort of seeing these blasts and this taunt from Lucas. It's going to reposition itself of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cool. Okay, so it's going to sort of almost sidestep and sort of prowl around in a semicircle, repositioning itself, basically facing down Coastal Village, Bright Morning Star, and Lucas, and then take this huge deep breath in.
But Morningstar and Coastal are in the air, aren't they?
Yeah, how high up are you two? About 30?
I said I was just above the storm, so however high the storm.
20 foot.
20 foot?
So yeah,
So it's letting out. It's basically casting Cone of Cold.
Oh shit.
So a 60-foot
Chilling.
cone bursts forth from this dragon.
Is it spells? The like casting spells?
This
or
is a
breath
spell. Yeah, a spell. No, not a breath weapon. A spell cast.
weapon? Counter spell, 4th level.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so what's the one for counter spell?
Oh, Robin, can you get me the what do you call
It's a
that?
save, isn't it?
Here you go. I just
Well, basically, if
So-
if it's the same
If
level,
it's the same level, it's cancelled.
Yeah.
Then Oliver would have to roll something plus his something. Oh,
Cone
you
of
not
Cold is 5th level because I've got that.
Cone of Cold is 5th. Yeah,
all right.
sorry,
So
yeah.
above that, yeah. So I have to.
so you do have to roll.
Yeah, let me just get one. Get down
I think you have to roll 16 or higher.
there. Yeah, it's using my spell casting ability, right?
Yeah.
Let me just double check.
Was it roll and add your spellcasting ability
I think it's. I think.
to beat 10 plus the spell level?
DC equals 10 plus the spells level. So it's-
DC is 10 plus, so 15 is the DC,
Yeah.
which then you roll and you add your spellcaster
Spellcaster
ability.
ability.
There you
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy. 16 plus 5 would be 21.
So success on your end, is it?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, as this dragon takes this huge...
I count a spell, but count no.
Yes. No.
And you can all see it lets rip with this huge sort of blast of cold energy. It only sort of gets about 5 foot out and then instantly sort of dissipates and fades. Yeah, saving a lot of damage.
You suck! Is what you hear from me.
That's fine. So, I mean, it's just going to... how high was Coastal up in
40
here?
foot.
40 foot, yes. It's not going to reach. It's going to then sort of... How much movement we got? We've got plenty. So it just sort of... seeing that, it almost look for a few seconds. It slightly confuses what's happened. And then it is going to turn to you, hearing it shout. It's a verbal, isn't it? For I'm sure
I
it's
believe
verbal
so.
somatic. Hearing you shout that its head just snaps to
Uh-oh.
you. And again, it will just run in this sort of ground sprint. Yeah, it's fine.
Uh-oh.
Across to you, and then just whip out with this tail.
Cutting words.
Oh, okay. So that puts disadvantage at it, or minus is
It's
off?
a D. Well, it's you're ruling, so it's a D10. I can either take it off the attack roll or the damage roll. So I can just go ahead and take it off the attack roll and see if that works.
Okay, yeah. So if I roll, so I've got a 14 to hit.
That hits.
I will go ahead. I'll take off the attack roll. It's just gonna be like,
Just hits.
hey, did you ever wonder what life would be like if you got enough oxygen at birth? I rolled a 4, so I'm going to subtract 4 from that roll.
Daven's just like this.
So 10 to hit.
10 to hit, yeah.
This is.
So yeah, as this tail just goes to swing straight into you, and at the last minute, this dragon flinches and it just sails over your head. And then it will just take sort of one more step, right, like putting its mouth right up against your chest almost, and that's the end of its turn. And it's Annalise, you're up.
Okay, I think it's maybe time for some mischief. As she looks at it,
Because
Maybe.
it's been so vanilla so far.
and Annalise is going to cast Nather's Mischief.
Okay.
Now, Nather's Mischief is going to be a 20-foot cube, and she's going to place that on the dragon, missing Daven, basically.
Yep.
So position it like that.
Yep.
So I need to roll on like a chaos table, basically, to see what happens.
God.
Ooh, okay.
So
I like
get
this.
to roll a d4,
This is good.
and
This is
we're,
good.
we're just going to see what happens. Yes. That's 1.
Okay.
The smell of apple pie fills the air, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you until the start of your next
You
turn.
didn't need to leave me out of that spell.
Oh, okay. So wisdom saving
need to
throw.
try.
You're always under that spell.
Apple pie.
It's got a 22.
Ah, damn, that is a success. So
Okay.
it's not charmed by me, but this cube's gonna stay for the.
Okay, so does it
So
make
whatever.
a save again and again and
Basically,
again?
every single time it's my turn now, unless I lose concentration, that cube will stay there. And at the start of each of my turns,
It
I
shifts.
can move it to up to 10 feet,
Yeah.
and then I can re-roll on the chaos table, and we
Okay.
can keep doing
There's
that.
lots of AoEs on the map now.
Got a lot going on. Oh,
and then
so is that
when I'm-
concentration?
Yeah, it's
So the insects
concentration. They've
dissipate.
gone.
Yeah.
So they've gone. Sorry, I should have said. Yeah, they have dropped those. That's up, and I'm gonna get away from it. Am I within striking range of it? Will it get me if I move?
It is within its threatened square is 10 foot around it. It can reach with a claw. Well, 15-foot tail. But yeah, it is, within its claws is 10 foot.
I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
And yeah, since Daven's next gonna be like, you know what? I know you've always been a little bit frightened of dragons, but I think you're looking at them the wrong way. You can do this.
I'm not
Daven.
looking at them at all.
She'll give him a wink and send him a D10 inspiration. That's enough for turn.
Okay. So, to the top of the round, its lair action is going to go off. So this, again, almost constellations form in the sky. Instead of lots of little small ones, they seem to coalesce into one large light that just streaks down from the heavens, slams into where the dragon's standing, and it just lets out this huge pulse of force that anyone within 20 foot of the dragon
Oh, so that's the bards.
has got a strength saving throw
Oh,
to make to
no.
start with.
We both have a
For a
D10.
hero's
We can do
strength and
this.
mind would not buckle this night. This means if you fail your save throw, you're alright.
You pass.
So you pass.
Did you pick that on anyone or just on one particular person?
Just the one target.
Just one target.
Yeah. So you basically, to start, even if you fail, you both get flung back 10 feet on
Okay.
the fail. So they both get launched back 10 feet. Who do you want to channel it to?
Can you see who succeeds first?
I don't think I can. I think
No,
that's the
you
point.
call
I have
it
to say
out.
it before,
Yeah.
before they.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the roll. Let's go for Daven because he looks like he's the most terrified.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you both get blasted. You don't feel anything initially damage-wise, but you get blasted 10 foot back. You feel this energy create around you. What are your two rolls?
21.
Success.
19.
Success.
I used my inspiration.
Oh, by the way,
Nice.
I've got unfailing inspiration, so if you fail the check using inspiration, you keep it.
Ah.
For anyone who's got inspiration from Daven.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, Daven, also your next 3 save throws will also
Succeed.
Be automatic succeed.
Oh, I like that.
You basically got legendary resistance.
Okay. So the blast pushes you back 10 feet, and as you're sort of flying through the air, this pulse that hit you, as it passes through you, it then coalesces into this spiky crystalline ring. But with the success on your save, you just managed to claw at the ground and stop yourself essentially flying backwards into this spiked ring that then just crumbles to ash around it. So, top of the round, over to you.
Oh, so there, because I'm now against these
Yes,
bushes.
backed up against the tree.
Yeah.
You just felt the tip of a spike in the back of your neck. and
Yeah,
it
I'm
just
going
crumbles
to
away.
I'm going like Homer Simpson back into it and cast dimension door and just ping over here. It's like 500 feet, I think.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just ping over to here.
Nice.
How's the battle going? I'll give you
I
inspiration.
don't know, I can't see.
All right.
I've already got it.
Oh, inspiration. How's the inspiration? Wait, hang on, what's the range of inspiration?
Can I have 2 because I have already got one.
Some of us are, pretty much hands down feeling. Don't have any inspiration, just saying.
All right, yeah. I see you there. Are you in wolf form again?
Yeah, real puppy-like.
That's a good boy. And I'll throw some inspiration. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
I'll throw a ball. There we go.
Awesome.
That's
Okay.
my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, before I do this legendary action, out of curiosity, what is Lucas looking like he's about to do? It's your turn.
Oh, he's gonna charge. He's like, alright, you meant to come here to the sleet storm. You didn't come here to the sleet storm. Thought we had an understanding. Never mind. I'll come over there and give you a tickle.
Okay.
Is his thought process.
Okay. So it's going to use its legendary resistance almost as soon as Daven disappears and reappears. It sort of looks all around the battlefield, and it's going to use its legendary action for all 3 points to essentially, similar to Daven, disappear in this sort of blink of an eye.
I don't like this.
No.
I'm so sorry. It's going to reappear right in front of Annalise.
Oh.
Ooh.
She's going to dissipate, and it almost this haze, this mist just drifts
Hey, buddy.
across instantly, and it just reappears directly in front of you.
Which is fine. Lucas can still make it to him because he's got 50 foot of movement base anyway.
Yeah.
So at which point he's running towards the direction it was in, and then quickly just manages to divert.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, there you go, right, okay, and just jumps on the tail and hankers down and takes a big bite recklessly to the tail.
Okay.
4 and that 20. I like Lucas a lot. He can come back.
Wow.
Right.
You
So
could come back anytime. I like you too.
help me with the numbers. So 3 plus 2, 5.
Yeah.
Plus 5, 10. Plus 8, 18 for the bite.
Okay.
Plus 5 for the modifiers, so 23. And the d6 for the Eldritch, so 25 just on the bite alone.
Okay.
And he's going to ask you for that wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay. It's got that 20.
Ah, then you're fine. You're fine. But whilst he's there, he's going to just dig in with the claws
Okay.
as well, like
Yeah.
a toddler having a tantrum.
Okay.
So one hit. So we got a 26 to hit,
Yeah.
and another nat 20.
Damn.
This boy. Right. So that's 6
Yeah.
base damage, plus 11. So it's 11 base damage plus the modifiers. So the rolls are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 hit, so that was 14 plus the base damage that I said.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 rolls for the other bite. A 6 and an 8. So all those numbers.
Okay. Yeah.
Normally I'm obsessed with the numbers, but Lucas just like such little
Yeah,
numbers
okay.
and little bits.
We
that
got it. We got it.
You
we're
got
on
it, you got it, you got it, cool. I can't even keep up with that. So yeah, he's just wailing on your tail.
Okay, yeah, and so as you finish this horrific combo into the beast, it almost looks like sections of it start to disappear.
Oh wow.
So like the light, it almost looks like a jigsaw piece with pieces missing along its tail at this point.
Cool, interesting. He's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
He will then jump up and stand next to Annalise. Not that I can do any reactions to like help out, but
Appreciate the company.
Okay.
yeah, you never know. And we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll distract the dragon.
Okay. All right. So Bright, want to start your turn?
Yeah, so Bright is going to toll the dead again.
Okay.
So wisdom save, please.
Probably not 11.
That's a fail.
Yeah, 11.
Bear with. Bear with. And that will be 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to do what I should have done the first few rounds. I am going to bonus action a spiritual weapon at level 5, which will be 2d8 plus 10.
Where was that weapon during the last round?
I had a round before.
That was Coastal, not joining me, just to be clear.
Okay, and that is 10, 20 points of
20
damage.
total?
This, glaive just appears and bumps him on the head. And, slightly recklessly, Bright Morningstar is just going to land his fire drake on top of the dragon.
It'll go through.
Oh, okay, he's just going to be just directly above.
Yeah, so just hovering directly
Yeah.
above it. Okay. Okay. Right. With that you've done, it is going to be Coastal Village.
Okay, so from how far I am away, is that
Yeah.
far enough away for me to be able to do half charge?
Yes. Yeah, you could. It's far enough. It's
From
enough
there?
of a run up to do a charge with the blink
The
drink. Yeah.
lance? Yep,
Yeah.
okay, so that's what she's going to do. She's going to hiss and charge her drake towards the dragon to basically try and land a lance blow to its thigh.
So.
You know, that little artery just
Is this a normal or a full charge? Sorry.
If I can do full charge from
You
here.
can do a full. It's a strength save.
Oh yeah.
I will give you if you succeed on the strength save, you have potential to kill it.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's within because you got 6d10.
Okay.
It's within
Do it.
that. So strength save, DC 17.
Dice gods, be kind. Fuck.
Ah.
Is that a good fuck or a bad?
Nope, that is a 7.
No. Silly,
Has anyone got
remember
any-
talking to a little robot, a little dragon robot that gave you something?
No, I've
Anyone
got
got
picking
scroll?
people up who are
He's
dead.
got glistening
No one's
scroll.
close to dead.
We can redo any one of them that you want. Any
Turn a
of
fail into a
those.
pass.
Oh, I'd like to turn that fail into a pass, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
the scrolls.
Oh, yeah, the scrolls.
Yeah, the
you remember the scrolls? Yes, I'd like to turn that fail into a pass, please.
So it's almost again similar to what Bride experienced. This, as you will it to do a full charge, it explodes its wings, folded backwards. This almost the trees behind you just get snapped in half backwards. You feel your grip start to loosen, and then it just like for a split second stops, lets you lurch forward. You hold on, and then you just tear across the battlefield. Zahiria. Zahiria, do a strength saving throw, and
I'm
Lucas.
here.
Oh yeah, so it's me,
That's
Annalise.
Oh, that's coastal village. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Me and Bright, me, Annalise.
So all three of you do strength saving throws. This is just to not be blasted back. No damage. Just this
That's
is
like my worst throw of the night. 18.
18 passes,
I rolled an 18, so I don't. Yeah,
Passes.
18.
and
It's Brent.
It's me. Yeah. So that's.
so
But I can add a D10, but it probably won't.
Okay.
Presumably won't
so
count.
now as this blink drake blasts across the battlefield straight through the Astral Dragon, you're just knocked sky high off the thing, dangling by the harness. The two of you grip in just to stop this fall. I mean, everything feels like you're being blasted back. What's the damage?
Got it.
Damage. Would you believe I rolled 10 on 3 of the D10? Damage is 48.
48.
48.
It had 46. So as you blast through this creature, it just almost leaves this opening of where there's just nothing. There's no light making up the form of this creature. You just blast through, tear this hole into nothing, and sort of what it was going to do is it just opens its mouth ready to bite into Annalise. Nothing happens. It just stops in place for a few seconds, and then just almost all of the pieces and bits and pieces of this dragon break off into little star-lit chunks, and then they just drift back on up slowly, up towards the stars. You've defeated the Astral Dragon.
Now, am I wrong in thinking that is the third time in a row Luke has DM'd, and right at the death, Joy Amy has dealt a killer blow?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just get the job done.
There's 320 hit points in that last phase.
Whoa.
So, like, as far as the festival goes, like, are we the best contestants that have ever happened?
None of us went down.
Not even close.
No.
Well,
I
was.
lost
Not
4
doing
hit
fine.
points
I
in the
lost
whole
9.
thing. And
I
used
think
one
Annalise
spell
hurt
slot.
me more than the dragon did.
I'm sorry. I tell you what, I'll make it
No,
up
it's
to
fine.
you.
It's
Okay?
fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
Lucas.
Wait, you gotta take chances, ain't you?
Yeah, the bard songs and the tales that'll go on from this turn of the festival, the Astral Dragon, will pretty much put you as sort of the Hall of Fame. Almost all those past fights that have been sung about, yours pretty much tops them at this point. It's always that whole thing of, oh yeah, but now have you heard about this new one? The rumour spreads throughout the 1,000 Islands of this almost top of the leaderboard, this Hall of Fame entry from this year. How long it stays there, we don't know, but for now, that is the best.
Guys,
that's
just
happened in a
just
long,
bring
long
out
time.
there, like, if we can deal with construct dragons, maybe we could be professional dragon slayers.
So like that's a great idea, but I'm sorry, I was just like thinking maybe next time we meet up, we like I don't know, go to a tavern or something. I mean, like dragons are great and all, but that was
But-
scary.
I went to this lovely tavern a while ago. It was in the middle of a swamp. It was a bit icky, but it was lovely. I think it was called the Thirsty Minx, and I got absolutely trashed. It was
Oh my god,
And then
I think
we fought
I
a
had
god.
tales about the thirsty. You need to take me there, please.
Oh, we will. We'll go. We'll go.
Make
We'll
it
go.
with
The
it's
last
a
time I
plan.
went there, I got something from underneath one of the tables stuck in my fur. We had to freeze it. We tried to cut it out. In the end, I had to go and find this cleric on top of a mountain. It took a long time to sort out. I am never drinking wink bourbon again.
It's fine. This time we'll get you some, like, you know, nice ale in a little saucer or something.
That's incredibly insensitive, she says as she knocks something off the table.
I mean, that is how they serve it there. So.
This is how they serve it.
Well, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just need to hear. Well, I'm sure we will have Daven's roll back, but
We've
Whether
not
they
put
like
you
it
on.
or not.
You're contractually obliged now.
Yeah.
quick plug.
Yeah, go for it, Ron. You're the better.
Oh,
Well,
quick plug.
Okay. Hi, we are To Have and To Roll. Oliver and I are a husband and wife duo. We have a podcast and a live stream on live action roleplay, Dungeons and Dragons, cosplay, and everything else that we happen to be into. So go check us out at To Have and To Roll.
Robert, you say the words then.
oh, am I going to say the wrong? What?
Into the world.
Go out into the world and roll the damn dice.
We have a special madrigal inspired by Annalise to end on today. I apologise, I forgot to cut my fingernails before I played the guitar again because I haven't played it for 2 weeks. The Astral Dragon's coming and we will all start running. Apart from that tabaxi, she lacks mental capacity. The cards are really squishy, but also kinda dishy. Mucus is very hairy, lights shiny like a fairy. Zahiri is a clip-clop, fries hotter than a chip shop. So while we're dragon trolling, just make sure to keep rolling the damn dice.
I'm sorry. So here he is, a clip clop. Hotter than fries, hotter than a chip shop.
Oh,
She wrote that while we were playing.
That's amazing.
I apologise for bringing Venga Boys here, but
It's fine. It turns out there are no
apologies.
guitar chords for the Venga Boys.
That surprises me. Should we say goodbye?
We should say
We
goodbye.
should say goodbye.
Bye.
Starring Stephen Santoris, Moa Myason, Tony Shore, Joy Amy Whitman, Luke Robbins, and Paul Avery. Roll the Damn Dice presents Just Us League.